I'm going to really keep an eye on him and how this Reyna works for them. At the moment, it's going to start with a flash up for his teammates to try and go for a peek, but nothing comes of that. In fact, Hibber falls in a 1-for-1 trade. The heals at least taken out of the scenario, so the damage done to their Omen will remain, and in fact it will be finished off as well with Patatek falling. ANIMEL now have B-site control. They should get a plant and a man advantage for the post plant.
Nice play on the feet, you know, by polv. He stayed on the wall when he was on brink of falling, and he got a kill base on that. That was really cool to see that he just fought on the spot about that.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Up from above, Mixwell takes one, but that's not going to be enough. The 2v2 emerges, and they at least know where polv is. They've cleared out the backside as well, so this is pretty much confirmed that both these players are towards the wall. Zeke, oh, caught up by the nade. It's going to tickle him up a little bit as he swings, and that's enough to allow Keft to take the frag.
But you're not going to see it because everyone else will be taking the frags.
Oh!
One enemy remaining.
Come here.
Sometimes you're feeling it. You want to go for the play, but this time it has not paid off. And I think this is a... the spray. It was still nice considering he was blind. It's just a crosshair placement, right? And then you just intuitively spray away, keep it at roughly head height, and you might get a kill out of it. And indeed he did. Or at least you stopped him pushing you at the very worst. So for Hibber, 1v3, spotted out. I mean, he already threw the flash, so they knew where he was. And that paranoia is absolutely sublime. Unfortunately, it also blinded Cypher, so he wasn't quite able to swing out and take the kill. The Patatek, well, he was just playing for himself there. You know, he spent a paranoia to ensure he gets the kills and the stats with a pretty hefty cost.
Which is not bad when your opponent doesn't know where you are. But now it's too late. But he goes for it.
Oh. He gets it.
He still gets piff. Wow. I actually didn't see that coming.
Yeah, no, I didn't imagine. Ooh, Patatek, he's up in heaven. He's dropped down to sight now. Close range again versus these sheriffs. Never really ideal. The spray is good, and he's got it. Made Mookie panic. Take a lot longer for them to actually do something. Paranoia hit Patatek, stops him from really doing anything, but here's Zeke's reaction. Rolling Thunder, that's one kill at least. They saw the player flowers, I thought, but they dealt with them anyways. And then Hibber is just process of elimination found out previous round, so they can get back up into a 3v3. Because the problem is now, there could be a peak there, but the player actually backed off completely and then gets shut down as Hibber falls. Things do get quite dangerous. You get, okay. Well, that's not ideal. Kev is so low. They're easily able to trade that. They even go out with a classic, having the info that the last player was pretty much one hit.
Quite unfortunate that Sage wasn't prepared for that CT peek, because I'm certain that the info was there, right?
They don't know the Patatek is snuck up behind into B main. That's one free kill, but now that he's known, the paranoia has to go out. Another duel goes his way. Can they win it? The 2v2 Kev has done well to trade it back. TP in the backside confirming they're both here. He saw them both. That's really important information now under his belt. Allows his teammate to stop worrying about a heaven flank. He's TP'd. They saw him on the right side, but this is supposed to serve as a distraction as his teammate comes up behind. Timing's a little bit... Okay.
What?
He's low HP and he just swung on them, and now here comes Pip to save the day. I don't know how G2 won that, really. Like, I understand what happened, but I still don't understand what happened. You know what I mean? But then overpeaked and ended up leaving it in a clutch scenario. This time, he's backing off, not wanting to give too much away, but Pith, I don't even blame that play. He was coming up to try and trade out. Oh, it's a 3v2, and they're popping so much. Luckily, they've actually popped the showstopper in return as an answer to stop anybody pushing. After the Rolling Thunder came through, it's just a deterrent, you know? Once you pop Rolling Thunder, you're going to push them, so you activate the showstopper to say, hey, don't push me. So, Lothar, G2 are kind of throwing this one. We finished one of our sentences with inting in the pre-show.
This is a good example of this.
Yeah.
It was a 3v2 and not a single trade was prepared for G2. So this might actually go ANIMEL way unless Patatek and Zeke will do their job. And he made it. I mean, that was a good setup as well. For NIP, it's going to be a huge success. Well, we'll see. First, they have to go through ANIMEL, and look at that slaughter in B heaven.
Idea of how to play the game. His, I can't think, like, mantra. But when you come up against a team that doesn't have that, it's very hard to predict them because they don't play by one set of rules. They play by however the hell they feel like. In the moment, Zeke, nice little tap. He's got 1v3. This was a good round from ANIMEL. They execute into the A site while I was making the point. But oh, come on, Zeke! What? He's got 3 headshot after headshot. 8 bullets left. Player behind him. He has no idea. Surely not. Come on. Zeke's got it with a 4K. Got enough time to defuse. And if this doesn't show why G2 are just super confident right now, that'd be a useful teammate if you could pull it off. A 2v3. Let's see if they can pull off this clutch. G2 so far have been pretty flawless, and it's what we were expecting. It's what we were anticipating. I didn't quite expect the previous round to go as it did. Zeke, stop it, man. It's a 1v1. Give them some room to breathe. Halfway stuck. Oh, he's just going to full stick it. Pros don't fake. Zeke, no clutch this time because mummAy's come in and he's managed to win one of their 3 rounds. Let's go. Up of the wall. And they're playing a head peek angle that I would be incredibly surprised if it's checked. Last pack play through, but it's caught. There's a firing squad here. And it's just not possible for ANIMEL to get this round. Not at all. Andoman. Raze and Omen are super, super low. So that heal could have actually been very useful. But one tap by Polvi. Oh, see the HP. The HP is what does him there. He only got hit once, but that was enough because he was so low.
I mean, this is done and dusted as well. Hibber, unless he wakes up the Logan inside him.
I think even Logan, it might even be past Logan to win a round like this. Because especially they have the Rolling Thunder online, right? And Patatek's running pre-fire at him as well, which, you know, it doesn't help. Doesn't help in most situations. Flash didn't fully blind him, and the player in lobby was completely fine to take that fight. Now for ANIMEL, okay, another comes through. Here we go. We could be looking at number 4 on the board. G2, they want to close it out here and now, but it's going to have to be a clutch to do so. They're playing a bonus round that they haven't full forced up, and that's unfortunate. A headshot delivered again. Oh, it's dangerous when the ult comes into play, but it's not going to land. Leaving just 1 player. But the problem, it's Zeke. He's 2 HP, so it shouldn't be too difficult to deal with him, but now he's picked up a Vandal. 1 tap headshots. And he's hit a couple already.
I feel like he's just gonna save. From what I remember, their economy is not that great. Although it's 12-3, so.
And it's G2.
Yeah.
Always have to remember it's G2. You can't really push through this smoke. They could already be inside it. Especially, oh, they're updraft. Hibber, he goes in a bit of an updraft of his own. He's now up over the wall, but he's dead right afterwards. That kind of ruins the hope that I was starting to have. Still, man advantage for ANIMEL. They're looking for the retake. Rolling Thunder is put through, and a nice kill by Zeke, mixed well with another, and they're looking to finish this one off. It's already done. It's already dusted. It's the game that we expected. 13-4 to ANIMEL. On the defense, oh, I like the confidence. They're straight down mid. They're rushing it in, looking for kills, and they've already got 1. This is exactly how you play versus G2. You try to beat them at their own game, bring the no-respect play. And, well, Mixwell tried to do it as well, but he's just being punished. A shutdown at the start, and ANIMEL looking good, with Patatek having to make a huge clutch. Although he has got a sneaky little position. He should at least... Oh, the timing. The timing has done him. I thought that was a free kill. G2 think they're going to be running into a lighter position, but instead there's 2 players here. Oh, Polvi, I don't like that. Up above he went. Now he's got his ultimate, so a little updraft wouldn't be too bad. Dodges away from the nades, only takes a bit of damage. And here's where the round starts to spiral, because out he goes. Polvi shutting down Pith as Kev found himself a double. That is a really nicely played round.
Like, this actually shows that there's promise on this defense side for ANIMEL, and G2 needs to actually buckle up and play well.
Oh, Hibber, hello, baby. Look at this, shredding them with the Phantom up close. mummAy does the same, but with a Vandal instead, gets a triple.
Even if ANIMEL lose a player, I really like how they play. They play long range. Even if someone dies, there's still the res from Sage, and because of the positioning on the map, they basically always have that res.
Player standing.
But no losses there's 1. Zeke gets mummAy, but then trade from heaven.
Very aggressive player, but you want to get those smokes down first, and that's what he does after peeking. Pops the smokes, mummAy's in with 1. Showstopper going to be popped, but no reward for it. And with that, man disadvantage. They've invested 2 ultimates already. They've invested full smokes. They've at least got the spike down and 2 kills right after. Hello, G2. Welcome to the server. Rez comes in onto Hipper, and Polvy's covering fire, but Zeke able to take him down. Showstopper returned. Everybody's investing ultimates into this round. ANIMEL want to keep it going. They don't want G2 to build up any momentum of their own. A shock dart, ready and waiting, firing over, landing in preemptively. Another on its way. Here it comes, landing in, doing damage, getting a kill as well. They don't know where Pith is. 0-1v1, and Pith, he gets it done. G2, they come into that round with pistols and ults, and they walk out with a round victory. Hey, he lost a lot of armor as well. Okay, fair enough. Ibber, interesting. He gets shot in the back there. Artist attempting to make this happen. You can see they've got TP open. Pith is going to be crossing through into hookah, so presumably there's the teleport. They're going to move to site. Cage goes up to ensure no reinforcements. They know Sage is stuck. They know she's inside the tube as well, because that recon isn't revealing her. There's the trade, and oh, Pith almost got killed by that one, but they're going to be spotted. Oh, he's looking the wrong way, and they've been collided. Oh, so when he spotted them, and they knew there was an op inside of spawn, I think the plan was for him to hold it and shoot at it. Oh, no, he's going to elbow. This is dangerous. mummAy gets taken down. It's a 2v2. The HP is so low. But the thing is, now they can play angles that aren't quite expected. They can potentially catch them completely off guard. Recon goes over, spots both. No one shot it. Still no one shot it. Still no one shot it. Just tank all 3 shots. Why not? They were hoping someone would peek off the back of it, but nobody did. Patatek eventually comes in, doesn't find the kill. Artist trying to go for the head peek, but he's shut down. They know exactly where Patatek is. Recon comes over. Patatek gets in position first. Oh, 1 bullet away. Polvy on 10 health connects the shot just in time. Boombot, oh, Artist, you sneaky boy, he comes through, but the heal was underway. Hipper takes a few more bullets and gets rezzed right back up. A 3v3. mummAy in danger. If he gets 1 or 2 kills from this position, it could end the round, and he almost gets both. But Zeke has such fast reactions, lightning quick. Pith on the flank. Hello, there's a close range picture. That one's going to cost him, but Pith comes out, spots 1, takes the kill, runs away. Just going to play nice and passive now, run down the clock, run down the time. He's going for the halfway stick. Peek comes out, player's still on it, but now he comes off. Pith has to peek, but a great headshot connected. And we go 7-2. Artist. Oh, this is so good. The way those smokes have worked out, but he gets spotted. Still good for 1. Nose Jets here as well. On low HP with an op. Shock Dart goes through the rush, but Polvy runs out of ammo and goes down. Ziggs with it all in his hands. He got 1, but close. He's not expecting Zeke to be standing there with a Vandal in hand, take the headshot, and put 3 on the board. Fan is very, very obtainable. Love to deal with these weaker weapons. Oh, nice stuff by Zeke. Zeke has been so clean. I know we said about his consistency and his ability, but his headshots have just been on point. Speaking of which, Patatek in with one of his own, leaves it all down to mummAy. A 1v4 that isn't going to happen, leaving a 7-4 scoreline. Get around that corner before he's fully pursued. And it looks like he'll make it away. The pre-fire actually cost him his life. Patatek in with another. They're going to spot all these players now, which doesn't fare too well, because you can see Kev was just spotted straight through the smoke. Spammed down. Here's a recon that's going to reveal the player who's already dead, so it doesn't matter. Leaving Zig all by himself. And with
such a different G2 than we have seen in first rounds, right?
Because they just play super puggy, and then they come right back into it. This is what we're seeing. Zeke, I don't know how none of those shots hit. RNG really not on his side. Now he's all alone. 1 kill, but 2 more to go. That was close. That was so damn close. I started to believe for a second. The start, they play the same as the first map, right? Playing super loose, they're giving away rounds. And then if ANIMEL actually start to come back and start to really perform, you get to this point where you're like, oh, guys, we threw it, you know? It gets really frustrating to play. This is, it's not the best smoke. It's a little bit too high because they can still see through it and shoot back. That's exactly what they're doing. Patatek able to take down 1, but that's going to be just about it. Mixwell, hey, I'm glad it's not just the Alliance guys that like to take the shorty, as he's just flying around there, but it's on Jet, a little bit more viable. Of course, Patatek's just got a 4K. You just see all of his victims. I mean, we're watching them and you're like, oh, he's dead now, surely. Nope. No, he's dead. Nope. Doesn't matter. He just keeps on winning the fights with a Spectre in hand, 7 HP. Mixwell only had a shorty, and it's 8-6. A site with 4 players, but already, or 3 players, excuse me, already rotating over, but Mixwell doesn't need any help. And he's slowly walking towards long as well. Weapon out. Little bit too late. but it's okay. His teammates are rotated in position. Nate goes out. Zeke buying himself time to get around through elbow, and he has a showstopper if it's needed. I think all in all, this should be a relatively clean one for G2 on the retake.
You know, it's still possible. They all go one by one from different directions. Let's see if Benedict waits for Piff because he's far away. Zeke goes in, dies, still gets the 1v1, and that's it. G2 is getting so much right now. Benedict gets the entire fountain. Entire B is already taken. Unfortunately, they lose Zeke, but then a double kill.
See the, oh no! Artis, he gets shut down at least in the end, but quickly picked off one on the side. The wall is at least up, but Keft just gets dropped straight away. Hibber in a 1v3. Spike down, spotted by the cam. Pretty much everything's going against him right now. Removes the dart, but he's still got so much to do. That nade, oh, that nade could be huge. There's a Cypher over there with low HP, but he makes it out. Look at the map, or up the top of the player bar. He's 1 HP, literally 1 HP, and he finishes the round with a 3K. Do it. Hunter's Fury still in play. This is the important part of the game. They can't fade off now, and that's so unfortunate. Zig only getting the one. They move towards the site. Rez coming through from Zig. Triple killed by Pith off screen, and Patatek closes with a double. I mean, that's ridiculous. No, he didn't, because they would know he was there if it even flew up in the air. I think he's lining it up, but yeah, there. He's going to pop it now once they tap the spike so that it goes out and they can shoot through the smoke. So it's up above. They've destroyed it without any bursts, and Patatek took down Mucky. They presume that Kev is here. He's spraying. He's not getting him. Time is almost up, and the defuse inside or behind the smoke as 11 rounds now go on the board for G2. What a disaster. But looks like they won't be punished for it all too harshly. Spike goes down. Everybody's being spotted by the recon. Zeke with a wall bang, and this is getting dangerous. Mixwell goes out. The trade is there from Zeke, and now a 1v2. Zig has got it all to do. Doesn't know there's a player coming up behind him. An elbow tries to force the fight, but it's just not to be. And so the spike diffused. It's done to another player.
Damage. Yeah. Worth it for sure.
This is just falling apart. Hold on. Mixwell dealt with to put this into a 2v3, a 1v3. It's all up to Artis. He wants to come in towards Lambs. He's stampeding his way. Artis with a double. It's all down to just one. And the running spray, the run and gun. It's not happening this time. Op saved by Kev and the game saved. And they've seen the spike fall. So they know it's outside of the A side, at least for now. They're ready for Hibber. They take him down, and it's a 4 versus 2. This is looking like it might be the end of ANIMEL after a damn good attempt in this map. The first one was a massacre, but they have looked a lot better on Bind. I want to say because of G2 having a very slow start, like 7-1. From there, G2 have turned up. But, oh, God, Zeke. What a way to close it as well. The blast back boop pops himself out in the open, takes the kill.